Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Beat Podcast, here recorded live in Los Angeles at the ViVE conference. Today, I have the privilege of hosting an extraordinary guest. His name is Ken Washington, and he is the Senior Vice President and Chief Technology Officer at Medtronic. Such a pleasure to have you here, Ken.
It's great to be here.
Pleasure to have you. And look, let's dig in. Ken, you've spent your entire career on the cutting edge of technology development, working across many industries, including robotics, consumer products, automotive, and space. What led you to healthcare, and what's unique about this industry compared to others?
What led me to healthcare is the mission. I love the mission, and it's a super high purpose, and that means a lot to me. But let me back up a little bit and talk a little bit about where I've been, because in the last 3 roles that I've had the pleasure of working for companies that all involved bringing advanced technology and specifically including robotics to the products that they build and deliver, starting with Lockheed Martin, where I ran their research lab for their space business.
Amazing.
And you can't go to space without using robotic technology. And so I learned a deep appreciation for how do you build complex products that have very high stakes, when robotics can help you manage the risk and also can accelerate your journey. And I brought that understanding with me to Ford Motor Company, where I was their chief technology officer. If you just take a step back and stare at a car, it's really a robot.
Yeah.
You're manipulating the steering wheel and the brakes and the gas to move this robot on the road.
Ken, my son, he's 7, he's dad. Are cars robots? And I thought it was the most interesting question. And this is so cool hearing you say that. I'm going to tell him.
Yeah, they really are. They're robots. But what we learned at Ford is they're robots that really could be made better with automation. Yeah. Autonomous technology can help us be better drivers. And that's exactly what we developed there. And then I brought that understanding to Amazon, where we built the world's first autonomous home robot. So if you just take all the arc of that career and apply it to the incredibly important mission and purpose we have at Medtronic, we have the opportunity to make clinicians better. We can build robots like our soft tissue robot, Hugo, and like our image-guided robot, Mazor, and put those in the hands of skilled clinicians to help them deliver better therapies, create better outcomes, to lead to better results for patients, to change their life. And what better purpose could there be than that?
It's incredible. I love it. And thank you for sharing your career journey. It's a very impressive one. And now at a company like Medtronic, creating technologies that make a difference in people's lives every day is just incredible. On the ViVE stage, you joined the panel focused on robotic-assisted surgery. How do you see robotics changing healthcare for both physicians and patients? And how does the application of robotics in healthcare differ from other industries you've worked in?
First of all, the stakes are incredibly high. And so these are robots that surgeons use to operate on people. And we want to be in robotics because we want to be in surgery. We believe the future of surgery will be robotic surgery. Robotic surgery is less invasive, it's more precise, and it has the potential to create, and we know from our own experience with our 2 robotic platforms that it leads to better outcomes. And so we're really excited about where we can take it from there. One of the ways that robots in medical tech differ from, say, a robot in a car or a robot in your home is that these are robots that are really designed specifically to be aids and assistants to highly skilled and highly trained professionals. Mm-hmm. We don't think of robotics in the med tech area as a replacement for physicians. It really is an augmentation to physicians. We're excited to be able to put these robots in the hands of these skilled clinicians so that they can create better outcomes. And we're seeing that happen every day for the patients that we serve, and it's really fulfilling.
It's very promising, and there's life at stake. So the precision is key, and we know technology is and will continue to disrupt healthcare, and no conversation's complete without mentioning AI. How would you compare this technological revolution to others you've seen, and what's your outlook for how it will change healthcare?
Sure. Even before you get to AI, one of the great things about robotics in the context of surgery and clinical procedures is that because it's a robot, it has the ability to ensure greater consistency as well as greater accuracy, and also give the clinician a more ergonomic experience. So if you take all three of those and you add to that the sort of intelligence that AI would bring, now you can take it to the next level. And that's what we're doing with our robot platforms. We're adding automation and planning so that before you even get to the procedure that you're going to do with the robot, you've done some pre-procedure planning assisted by AI so that the procedure is personalized to the person being operated on. Our image-guided robot, Mazor, does exactly that with 3D image planning for the spinal surgery to lead to a personalized, more accurate placement of screws and a more positive outcome for the patient. And this is the future of surgery. During the procedure itself, the AI algorithms can guide the surgeon to ensure that they can conduct the surgery with more accuracy and more precision and more consistency. And then after the surgery, the procedure can be reviewed by the surgeon so they can see where could they have maybe done even better, or how could they use that as a teaching tool for surgeons that are earlier in their career or for medical students that are looking to go into the field. So this creates a full pipeline of technology that allows us to close the loop on delivering better outcomes and better care. And the combination of AI and digital platforms and robotics is the future of personalized care. And that's why we want to be in robotics. That's why we're leaning forward with our AI investments. And this is how we're bringing it together to create better outcomes.
Ken, I love it. I love your passion for robotics, for technology that really advances the human cause. And it's exciting to hear the commitment that Medtronic has to robotics and the furthering of human health. What call to action would you leave the listeners with here as we conclude today's podcast?
I guess my call to action would be to open your pores of imagination and think about which companies are leading the way. And my message is really pretty straightforward. Medtronic is committed to the future of surgery with robotics and the future of better healthcare with technologies like artificial intelligence and digital. For example, our Hugo robot, it comes with a digital platform that allows this surgeon to review their work afterwards. And so this is an example of the future that's coming. And the future is only going to get brighter with the technologies as it matures, as the adoption proceeds. And I'm really excited about what that future will look like in terms of personalized care, better outcomes, and a better experience.
That's great, Ken. We're excited about the future you and Medtronic are creating for all of us. And folks, take Ken's call to action. Open your pores, get creative, and see what the future can be like. Ken, thanks so much for being with us today.
Saul, it's my pleasure.